We now have enough star power to go to another world. Before that, we must help your special one. 0-0. Heck yeah! You prepared to travel to the center of the universe? Yup. Let's do this. You know what? We'll do it like this for a minute.
Go, Mario.
Yep, I was muted. I was just saying it shows that I got the star because I had to do it off screen in order to unlock the purple coins, but I didn't show you guys because I felt like it's spoilery. Anyway, sorry I was muted. Hey little guy. Mama says this fight isn't just for us, it's also about saving your special one. Please be careful. Whatever you do, don't fail. No pressure or anything. Yep. So, here's a new thing. Gravity spotlights. That's fun. Something else to worry about. But yeah. Sorry about muting. I mean, I wanted to not make noise during the cutscene, but I kind of forgot to come back. Oh golly, that was close. Alright, everything's fine. Situation's normal. How are you? Whoa. Okay. That was very close. Alright. Everything's fine. We're good. Ooh. So we gotta make our way through this insane gauntlet. Try to reach Peach. But we know Bowser's gonna be in the way. Crap. Do not have a Super Shroom yet either. Let's be real careful here. There we go. Alright. Now these blocks, you know, they appear like those other ones we've experienced, but they disappear after a short amount of time, so we can't hang around on them for very long. I'm not getting all these 1-ups because we have plenty, quite honestly. Whoa, whoa. But what's cool here, I think, is that you see little bits and pieces of a lot of the things that we've already done. And I like that a lot. It's such a nice little callback to a lot of the nonsense that we've had to put up with. Alright, gravity. is a thing. Watch out. You can't waste time here, though. Whoa. Oh, God. Get in this... Okay. It's fine. I'd rather not have taken a hit there, but you know. Could you hit this, please? Thank you. Let's try to get away from these bullet bills. One of these areas has a super shroom, power shroom, whatever the frick they're called. Oh God, no, 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 no. Okay, we lived. Somehow, we lived. How did he manage to circle around that sharply? Oh gosh, alright. We are coming very close to death here more often than not, but it's fine. How the frick, man? So stupid. Oh, don't. Okay. How did he do that? Come on. They never turn that sharply. When I need them to turn it sharply, they never turn that sharply. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Looking for Princess Peach. Too bad, because she's with me. Oh, Peachy. I'll save you. Alright, there's a power stream up on this side pathway, but these start crumbling. So we gotta be careful of that. I don't know. He may have actually seen me do this before in the old game, so this may not be exactly new to him. It's hard to say. There we go. Thank you, Conrad. Oh boy.
Finally, you got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep.
Oh boy.
From this galaxy I'll rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever. I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So, Mario, as you can see, I got big plans, and stomping you is at the top of my list.
Oh boy. He's been waiting a while, you're not wrong. Alright, so, Bowser fight. What's happening? Alright. Knock him out of that. Oh, wait. I didn't knock him out of that. Somehow, he hit me first. I don't think that's true, but okay, game. If you want to let Bowser have the first hit, go ahead, I guess. What the frick? I shook the Wii remote, game. This is frustrating. And this is only the first phase. Oh, how did I manage to hit that? I freaking hit the freaking thing, you stupid, stupid thing. Come on now. I shook the Wii remote in time with his face forward. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh, now you're gonna say I hit him. Cool. Uh-oh. I'm missing him. I'm missing my opportunity. There we go. Okay. Oh, I got him that time. First try, huh? Frick you, Bowser. But we're not done yet. down. Oh, frick you. I thought I was close enough to that. I wasn't. That's pretty much my own bad there. Alright, we'll use this one. What? God dang, stupid game sometimes. Alright. Where the frick did he come from? It's not even the way he usually comes. Whatever. Oh, that worked? Really, game? Alright. Phase 2 down. Not over yet. Oh, really? Really, Bowser? Need to make sure he lands on this thing, you see. There you go. Predict his movement. Look around this way. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Oh boy. Woo, that was close. Yes. This way. And around this way. And around this way. Freak you! One last Grand Star. Hello, my friend.
Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday. When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. The cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way. So, you'll see.
Yes.
Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
And that, my friends, is Super Mario Galaxy. Thank you for those 2 bits, James. I appreciate it. So yeah, guys, that is Super Mario Galaxy. Now you may have noticed the final world and final battle is not super difficult. It's very true that there are challenges in the game, single star challenges, that are far more difficult than that ending sequence is. But it does feel epic, it feels important, and even though it's a little easier, it's still a fitting way to end things. We got all 120 stars, and, well, beat Bowser twice, but for you guys, we beat Bowser at the end. And what that means is it unlocks the ability to play as Luigi through the entire game again. I'm not going to be doing that because I did that once a long time ago, one of my early LPs. And I don't feel the need to do that ever again. Playing through as Luigi is different. Luigi jumps higher and further, but he skids. You guys might remember seeing that quote pop up. Stupid skidding Luigi. It's from that. And he, like, you come to a stop and he just keeps sliding forward because he has so much momentum. So that makes the game even harder, quite honestly. You both had the same idea. That makes the game even harder. But, you know, it is a cool little thing. And if I wanted to, I could do it again. But I don't, because I've already done it. And I have no interest in playing again through the game. But we will be experiencing playing as Luigi some in Mario Galaxy 2. I should mention, Super Mario Galaxy 2, I'm going to be restarting my LP of that on Stream a Day, and definitely going to be doing some more with that in the near future. But I have a couple other projects I want to finish up before I start that. But either way, this has been a lot of fun playing through this game again. I think that you guys enjoyed watching it. You know, it's not a crazy long game. And it's not like the hardest game in the world, but there are a few things in it that are pretty difficult, and I'm happy that we got through it. Thank you, Conrad, I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you guys being here for this. Before we end this, there is one little extra thing that we have to do after the credits scene, which is to read Rosalina's story. Throughout the game, you unlock chapters of the story. It's not a very long story, but you unlock little bits and pieces of it as you go. And by beating the game, we've unlocked all of them. So I'll be able to go back into the save file, and we will get to read all of those. And I'll be doing that. Yeah, it'll be fun. But you'll get a little bit more of her backstory, basically. But, yeah, that's true. There is. But anyway. Yeah. Super Mario Galaxy is freaking awesome. Yep. The
Thanks so
end.
much for playing my game.
You're welcome, Mario. What's this, though?
Thank you.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
That is not the backstory I was talking about, Aaron. But yes, thank you for those bits, John T. I do appreciate that. Yes, they tell you can play as Luigi. Cool, cool. If we go back over here. And we hit play this file. We could use, you see the little thing that had Mario and Luigi's face on it? We could switch that and it would become Luigi mode. Also, Luigi gets 15, I think, 1-ups from the male Toad, which is crazy when you stop and think about it. You know what? Let's look at the map. We didn't do that now that we've finished the thing. If we look at that, we can see all stars on all crowns on all the worlds, 120. And if we come over here, Mama's Library is in here. We'll come in here, and we are going to get a little bit of a story.
Let us begin.
Chapter 1. The Celestial Duo. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. "What's your name? Are you lost?" the girl asked the star child. "I'm Luma, and I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet," said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. "Don't worry, I'll wait with you," the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days and then years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, "If we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon." But then she had an idea. "Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves?" The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and then the two set sail into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the Celestial Mother began. Chapter 2. Starbits. Days passed with no sight of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended for as far as the eye could see. "If I'd known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam," said the little girl above the rumble of her belly. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot-flavored tea. But I forgot to bring water. At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. "As long as I have starbits, I'll be fine," said Luma. "Want some?" The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. "All right, maybe just a nibble." Leaning far out of the ship, the pair began to collect starbits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. The starbits tasted like honey. Chapter 3. The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise-blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, "We have to get that comet!" The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. "Look!" Peering down at the icy ground where Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed clusters of starbits encased in the ice. "Pretty good, huh? Finding starbits is my specialty," said Luma, beaming. "There's ice here, but it's so warm, I bet there's water too." The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued their search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4. The Dream. One night, the girl dreamed about her own mother. "Where are you going?" she asked her mother's retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night." A wave of sadness washed over the girl. "What about when it rains and I can't see the sun or the moon?" Her mother thought for a moment before responding.
I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry.
When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. You have starbits in your eyes, said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother ever again. At this, Luma began to cry too. Mama, oh mama. Wah. The pair traveled through the starry skies, and though they encountered many other comets, not one of them held Luma's mother. Luma was despondent. Now, Luma, the rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying, the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes and said gently, I'll take care of you. With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5, Home. Kitchen will go over here, and the library will go over there, the girl said busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she had been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that starbits weren't the only things buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike any they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still, something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here, the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. At night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6, Friends. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. Do you two know each other? The girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama. At once, the apricot Luma parroted back. My mama, my mama. My mama, my mama. We get it, okay. The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh, and that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. My mama, my mama. The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7, The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a starbit. How strange. It's so far away, but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view.
I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet.
That must be some telescope. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And
I want to go home. I want to go home right now.
the girl burst into tears and the Lumas didn't know what to do.
I want to go home. I want to go back to my house by the hill. I want to see my mother.
The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears.
But I know she's not there. I know all along she wasn't out there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill.
The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. Chapter 8, The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her.
Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama.
No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin.
I have an idea. I will transform into a comet, and a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey.
With that, Luma, trailing bands of white, soared high into the sky and just as quickly started to plummet back down.
Kaboom! Kablam!
The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes.
But how?
She kept asking.
Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things,
said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared.
Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile,
said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in.
That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he?
All of the Lumas together said,
No more crying, Mama.
Thank you, said the girl in a whisper. She pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the Lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new Luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual,
All right, everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with starbits, and then it'll be a star cake.
The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself,
This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest, and when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest.
That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home.
But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day, with more family members in tow than can be counted. It's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end.
That's all.
My story is finished.
All right. So that is the end of Super Mario Galaxy. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being a part of this. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, Mario Galaxy 2 is coming in the future. I hope that you guys will be excited for that when the time comes. And yeah, I love this game. I've beaten it now 4 times, I think, and I love it. There's a few challenges in it that make me mad, but I still love the game. It's a great game, and if you haven't tried it and you have the opportunity to, please give it a go. It's a really good time. And yeah, that's gonna be that. So as Mario takes a nap, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for another stream a day, and for Mario Galaxy sometime in the near future. See you guys. Bye.